International stocks are having a moment. So far this year, they are up 17%. Compare that with a 1% return on US stocks. That's a significant divergence in performance. And I've gotten some questions lately that made me think it might be helpful to explore exactly what are international developed equities and why does it make sense to own them. So let's take a look. If you are one of my clients and you're invested in our version of a 60% stock, 40% bond portfolio, then about 15%, give or take, of your portfolio is invested in international developed equity mutual funds or ETFs. These funds give you exposure to well established companies outside the US and countries with stable, developed economies with reliable legal systems. Think Japan, Australia, Canada, and Western Europe. In our portfolio construction process, we look at the global stock market because we believe in the merits of diversifying across countries to gain more access to global growth. This illustration shows the sizes of the various stock markets around the world. Size in this case refers to market capitalizations. And the neat thing about this visual is that it positions the different stock markets on a world map. So you can see the Americas on the left, Europe in the middle, and Asia and Australia on the right. So the US stock market makes up just over 60% of the global stock market. That leaves another nearly 40% spread across two main categories: international developed at 27% of the world market cap. And this is the focus of today's video, by the way. And the other main category is emerging markets equities, which composes another 12% of the world's stock market cap. So I should draw a distinction between international developed and emerging markets. International developed includes the countries listed in gray that I already mentioned, like Japan, Canada, England, France, Germany, Australia, etc. While the emerging markets include countries in yellow with developing economies like Brazil, India, and China. And some of these countries have been developing or emerging for quite some time. So now that we have a better understanding of the geographic distribution, let's look at the actual companies. Prior to that, though, I'd like to review the largest US stocks by market cap. I'm confident that many of you could come up with these names before even seeing the list. Here they are: Microsoft, Nvidia, Apple, Amazon, Google, Facebook, Tesla, Berkshire Hathaway, Broadcom, and Walmart. These are all household names. But what about the 10 largest international companies? Are they household names too? Here is that list: SAP, Nestle, ASML, Novartis, Roche, Toyota, AstraZeneca, Novo Nordisk, HSBC, and Shell. And I'd be willing to bet that you're also familiar with most of these names. There are 3 from England, 3 from Switzerland, and 1 each from Germany, the Netherlands, Japan, and Denmark. There's a whole world out there. I hope this demystified international stock investing a bit for you. If you have any questions, give me a call. Otherwise, I'll see you in June.